you need to get up here. You book your slot. Good. Oh, you need to charge it? No, I be having to charge it.
You do all the time. Director need to charge.
All right,
All right, we're ready.
all right. It's fucked up that our president or ex-president almost got fired. Oh, I can see where you live. It's saying you live. S.STREET Media live on TV. Yeah. So shout out to everybody that's on the live. S.STREET Media.
All right.
Yo, Matt, when you everything, once we set everything up, could you give her that thing to put her phone on?
I got you. Audio up.
Okay.
One inside out. S.STREET Media open it up.
$4K going on.
Okay.
4K.
4K.
Like that.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
You know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look what happened.
Still shooting. He's still filming.
Nah, one thing I'm gonna say is they not from the hood, cause nobody.
Hold on, as soon as this intro is over, we gonna talk about this shit. Look, they all trying to block him like they was gonna take the shots for him.
That's their job. That's what they signed up for.
You coming in after this?
You're coming in right now. Whenever you ready. All right. Do it. Let's go. Yeah. We are back. You already know what it is. Grindhard TV podcast. We are in studio. Y'all heard the intro. You know what I'm saying? The whole internet is frenzy right now over our former president almost getting bodied.
No.
Over our former president almost getting bodied. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like. That's what I wanted to open the show with, because we're gonna get into that. Everybody to give a round of applause to my special guest. It's Sue. We are in the building with It's Sue. You know what I mean? She is a dope artist, singer, promoter, actress. She does a lot of stuff. Like, she does a lot. Like, when I first met her, like some years back, you know what I mean? I really didn't know who she was. I knew she was a singer or whatever. But now that we know each other, you know what I'm saying, we on the same team, I know that she does a lot. So I really wanted to get her up here so we can talk about a lot of different stuff. And we're going to first get into this whole Trump situation, because that's the topic of conversation, and she's so busy that she's not going to be with us the whole show. But I want to get her take on it as well, and then we're going to learn more about her and what she got going on and where her names came from and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been doing a lot lately. But as far as this President Donald Trump or former President Donald Trump, like from the footage that we was just looking at, like, what is your take on it? What do you think about that situation?
So I've seen this and I've looked it over and I'm just like, you know what? I don't know how to stand on this right now. I don't know how to stand on this right now because it's like it looks staged. It looks kind of staged. To be honest,
everybody been saying that.
I'm like, what? I don't know. I'm from the Bronx. When we hear gunshots, we duck. So like, I saw nobody ducking. Like,
well, the people were kind of ducking once the shots started flying. Like, look, I'm gonna bring it back. And once the shots started ringing off, look, you see a lot of people start going down. Like, once Donald Trump, once he heard the first shot in his ear and he touched his ear, see, right. And look, people started going down. Look, they ducking. Okay. They ducking. Them people ducking.
I don't know. Look at these people. Look at the whole first row. It's still up.
This guy's still running, trying to get the shots.
He's trying to get to the president.
Because look, that footage that he got, if Donald Trump would wound up got killed right there, and he got footage of him dead on the ground, that would have been, he get 10,000 for that photo.
But he would have been fired. He would have been dead. Like, I don't know. He needed more security. He's always getting threats. Like on that side of it, it's like he's always getting threatened. I don't know. He needed more security. He's always getting threats. Like on that side of it, it's like he's always getting threatened for his life.
It's almost like he should have a bulletproof helmet
like,
or something.
Yeah,
like they know presidents like him that he's so hated that it should be like a bulletproof helmet on this guy.
How about he was better off in the Bronx.
Yeah,
he came to the Bronx and he didn't nobody shot him.
Did he have Steph G and somebody?
I believe so. He had Steph G in the park. He had a couple of people in the park. The whole thing was
one of the guys that got caught from the footage when they followed his car back to Jersey when he supposedly had shot up some shit, and he got them out there and shit like that. But this is in Pennsylvania, so isn't Pennsylvania like a red state or?
But I believe that no marksman is gonna miss his mark. That's another thing. That's why I'm like, if it was you're not gonna pay Tommy from down the block to go shoot the president. You're gonna book a marksman, somebody that
because he shot mad shots. Them shit was like
shoot precisely right here at my ear. You got paid your money. You understand what I'm saying? Don't shoot me in my head now. Just shoot me like right here, like a little bit on the side. So
basically, you feel like they were real shots, but it was staged to where he's banking on the people's sympathy.
Yes, I think he wants sympathy votes.
Okay,
and it's great for T-shirts. You didn't see when he was like.
yeah. Then he stopped. He was like, hold up. He was like, wait.
But you didn't hear. Go back. He's like, get my shoe. Let me get my shoe.
Oh yeah, they said all of that.
Listen, he's saying, let me get my shoe, and I'm like,
I didn't hear all that. I think they bleeped out this footage right here. Bleeped out. This is ABC News footage, y'all. Just so y'all know, like I'm getting the footage from on YouTube, and that footage is via ABC News. So that intro that y'all heard, that's via ABC News. But there's so much clips on here about it. I could go to so many different CNN, Eyewitness News, FBI releases identity of the suspected gunman. The Pennsylvania governor says man killed at Trump rally. Like
now that part right there. I hope like that. Yeah. That touch because I hope you're not making it up at this point. Right. Now somebody died behind. Whatever.
I think it was 2 people that died. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like I don't know how to stand now. That's gonna give you it's gonna make you sympathize with him. Right. Either way.
Let's see the people killed. Let me look that up. Let me see that up.
Because I don't.
Donald Trump rally.
I don't know how I stand on this yet. Like it's just like, I guess everybody's saying the same thing. Is it true? Was it real or was it a?
Well, it's only gonna come out later. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People killed at Donald Trump rally. Let's see. I counted 7 shots. Trump rally attendee says he saw a man fatally shot during incident. Attacker at Donald Trump's rally killed by U.S. Secret Service as sniper. I want to see where they said the people got shot and who their names was. Because, they're going to have, I don't know, that ear looked kind of nasty.
Yeah, it does.
Trump rally shooting, former president grazed by bullet, one attendee killed, 2 others injured. Okay, let's hear this real quick. Let's hear this.
The rally was killed, 2 others were injured in the shooting. Trump could be seen reaching for his face and neck, then quickly ducking behind the podium as his Secret Service detail rushed the stage. Several loud bangs continued, the former president appearing to be injured but still pumping his fist to support before he was whisked off the stage. A close-up shot shows blood coming from the former president's ear. A spokesperson for the Trump campaign also weighing in, saying, quote, President Trump thanks law enforcement and first responders for their quick action during this heinous act. He is fine and is being checked out at a local medical facility. Witnesses who were at the rally,
that was that guy's footage.
The frightening moments when they realized what
The guy
was
up front in
happening.
the last video.
Yeah.
I looked over and I saw the smoke from the gunfire. Just heard pop, pop, pop. Right away, it looked like firecrackers, and you're kind of stunned. And then fire, and then like return fire, and then get down. So we got down, and we huddled, and we just started praying.
Oh.
Addressing the nation,
Oh, right. Nobody wants to hear what Biden was.
denouncing the violence and wishing Trump a speedy recovery.
The idea that there's political violence or violence.
That could have easily been him.
But it's not appropriate. Everybody must condemn it. Everybody.
The Secret Service
He knows he's happy about that.
investigating this as an assassination attempt. Sources tell
They're
Fox
still not saying who the people were.
Yeah, I mean, nobody deserves to get shot, but
Yeah, you know, well, some people do. I ain't
well, look, he gave me money, okay? He gave me money.
No, not saying Trump. No, not at all. Like, I'm not saying not Trump, dude. No, not at all. Like, he was like really helping the country when he was president. Like, people bugging talking about, oh, he don't know how to talk and this and that. But yo, he made sure he set it straight for niggas that got businesses and people that doing shit in the community. Like, he
sure
even let
did.
mad black people out of jail and pardon mad people more than any other president. Like,
Exactly.
let's keep it 100. Like,
All
people can
those
say,
minor
oh,
crimes.
he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that, and he's done this, he's done that. Everybody is actually really upset and mad now that all of these migrants is here and getting all of this free everything. But from the very beginning of his campaign, he was saying, we putting up a wall. And we don't want people getting in here for free and using up our money and all that. Even he was putting extra tax tariffs on these other countries for we could keep the jobs and the businesses here in America. So it was all about America. But as soon as Biden got in, he want to send fucking place, that place, bring everybody here, give them mad free money and free places, free
On us.
on us.
On us.
And when I get my check, my shit is taxed 50%.
I don't get nothing extra.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I put a post up not too just this week about where the fuck is the government all week long. But then when Thursday comes and I get my check, my shit is taxed like crazy. And if I don't give them everything, then I gotta go to jail and get penalized and all of that. Yo, now I'm not with that. And Trump is out here showing us how to beat the tax system and go through all of the loopholes that they have in play that we can pay less taxes. This is why he buried his ex-wife in his fucking golf course, because he turned his golf course into a fucking funeral. I mean, a cemetery to where it's tax-free now. You can't be mad at that man for being smart. He's a smart businessman. And if America's a business and everybody's social security number is like an EIN number, then he's the man to run this place with an iron fist.
Exactly, because he's a businessman.
Exactly. It's a business, man. Shout out to that guy, the businessman that performed, the white guy.
Yes, absolutely.
His stuff is pretty all right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's what you have anything. And anybody want to say anything about the Trump situation? Y'all can call up 516-540-1684 because I want to get more into Itsu and find out more about her. We said what we needed to say. That girl Amanda Seals, she really got online and she was saying how shit is fake and she's from Harlem, so she know what shots sound like. And
that's all I'm saying. Like, she got a point, and I get it, and I understand. And it's just like I'm on the fence about this one because I hope, not that I hope it was real, but I hope you didn't make it up to just try to get sympathy votes for America to feel bad for you and put you back into office.
He was going to get back in office anyway.
Regardless, right? I
don't think it was I think so many people hate him. I kind of already knew that it was going to be assassination on him, or attempted assassination, or somebody was going to try to assassinate him. And luckily
I just feel like everybody there fired today. Like, everybody he went in that today. Everybody that was on that
fired.
You're fired. Y'all know how Trump do. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You see this right here? You see what happened to me?
You're
Y'all
fired.
let him. You're fired. You're fired. He getting new security today. Like he already got it.
That's crazy, man. Yo,
came here with a bucket with like hello.
They should have gave everybody a gold brick as soon as they walked over the border, because that's basically what they're doing.
But we sitting here busting our booties every day, and then what?
Still struggling.
And what we get?
Still struggling.
We don't get an extra $3,000 every 6 months, every 2 months, and nothing.
I have to pay taxes back when I do my taxes. I don't even get taxes no more.
This what I'm
I don't even look forward to doing my taxes no more. It's not nothing to look forward to. I be having to get these motherfuckers money back.
It's like, God forbid you make over $50,000. Wow, whoa, you forget it. Now you got to hold back the government.
And you know what else is crazy too? Like the child support and all of the people that pay child support. There's a little tax break saying that you can claim that child support, but you have to be making less than $38,000.
And you have to be up to date on your payments. It's called the IT 219 for New York State. I am a tax preparer. I have my own tax system. I've been doing this for a long
got that thing? The thing you put up on? Yo, you know what's fucked up about that? Because I pay child support.
Yeah.
And you know, I've been getting got for a long time. But I look at it as that's my son. You know what I mean? His mom was, you know, being spiteful when she said, yo, I'm gonna get you. And you know what I mean? So she getting it. And I ain't mad because now my son is big enough to be spending it. So it's going to him. But I don't make less than fucking $38,000 a year. And so I can't write none of that shit off.
That's the crazy thing. So, they think, oh, you make over $38,000, you balling out of control. When you're taking $20,000 from me anyway.
No, actually, let's say my check is $4,000. I don't even take home half of that.
No.
Because it's what you take home that's what you really living off of.
Correct.
It's not really what you make. Like when you go to your child support court, the judge will look at your W-2. So she's going off of, oh, you made $73,000 this year, but you only taking home like half of that. Yeah. What you take home is what you living off of. It ain't what it says on that paper. It's what you take home to live off of. That's what you living off of. So that's really what you make.
Right. After medical and all that.
Yeah. FICA and all of that shit.
Who is FICA and who that bitch? Where she came from?
What made the fucking FBI or the government feel like they could take all of these fees out of my check? Why? Because if everybody got their whole full check, everybody would be good. But everybody's struggling to pay their bills, pay their mortgage, pay their car note or their insurance or whatever, and everything's going up except the percentage of our checks.
Correct.
And this is why
the cost of living has increased, and it keeps increasing. I say every time I go to the supermarket, I see a different price on a cereal, and I'm just like, whoa. Let's talk about that real quick, because I just came from the supermarket, right?
Yep.
And I'm telling you, I bought a box of Fruity Pebbles for my son for $5.50. $5.50 for the small box.
I remember them shits used to be like $2.50.
They was like $2.50. Like, come, I'm paying double the price for the small box. I'm like,
that's
what?
Crazy.
The big family size one was $9.50. I was like, yo, just get the big one because I might as well.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, you know, we can't get food stamps.
I wish I.
You know what I mean? Like anybody that want to sell their food stamps, like for real. I'm with that.
Tap in.
Tap in. Y'all know how to get at me. Y'all see the number right there, 516-540-1684. You want to sell your food stamps? Exactly. I'm like, yo, you want to sell any of them? I
might not be here, but I'm ready. You got my number.
We can't get. Remember back in the days when we used to go to the supermarket with the food stamps, the booklet?
Yo.
I ain't gonna front. I used to be kind of ashamed of that. I was a little kid.
So let me tell you what I used to do. Business minded all the time, right? Check it out. I was so ashamed, right, to go. So I would go to the store. Remember the quarter waters?
Yes.
I'd go buy it. They give me 75-cent back. Then I go with another $1 and I buy a bag of chips. They give me 75-cent back.
That's when it was.
And now I got cash.
That's when the chips was 25 cents.
Right.
Now these shits, the bag of chips.
Now they're $1.25.
Nah, some of them $2.59.
You're right.
$2.59 for a bag of chips with nothing but air in it.
You're right.
Like, and
it's the 25-cent bag.
Yes. It just got mad air in it, but when you shake it around, it's like this much chips in the bag is this big and the chips is down here. Like,
you got a big old bag like this. Like, what? And you got to put half your hand in there to dig out. No, it's just like, what?
It's crazy. No. Shout out to Master P with the rap snacks. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of our favorite rappers on bags of chips and stuff. And the chips, when they fresh, they real seasoned. You know what I'm saying? You know, chips is not good for you at all. they're not good for you, period, but they taste good. So you know what I mean? Everything that tastes good ain't always good for you. You feel me? But look, that was my take on the whole Trump situation. If anybody want to talk about that, call up 516-540-1684. But I got It's Sue in the building, and I want to talk about her and what she has going on. And I wanted to say, yesterday we was at an event, right?
Yeah.
And you was hosting.
Yeah.
You did an excellent job, by the way.
Thank you.
And they kept saying It's Sue Demi G. And now I'm seeing on your Instagram is It's Sue _ Demi G or Demigod or whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to elaborate on that and tell people like where that name came from or where It's Sue came from. Just break it down for them so people can understand who you are.
Okay. So first of all, hi everybody. My name is Demi G. Now I'm going as Demi G.
Right.
Everybody knows me as It's Sue. I'm not saying that you guys can't call me It's Sue. I'm Sue. You know, That's my name. But It's Sue came from I've been doing a lot of executive producing behind the scenes.
Right.
For a very long time, and that they put out some music with me on it, and it was just like, hey, It's Sue. They couldn't get a hold of me. We're putting out this music, and it just did It's Sue. It's Sue. It's Sue. I had to change everything to It's Sue. I said, let's get it rolling.
So basically, you got the name from some people dropping or releasing music what you wanted and not knowing what your name was.
Correct.
And they just called it It's Sue.
Correct.
So you just ran with the name and said.
So I ran with it. It was out. There was music out. I said, let me just go ahead and do it.
Wow.
All right. And it became a thing. Hey, I'm here with you today, right?
I got a question though. Did you make any money off of them songs?
I did.
Well, then it was worth it then.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Hey, right? So now that I'm rebranding, you know what I mean?
Right.
So we're branding over to Demi G.
Right.
That's something significant to me because I don't know. I'll explain. Demi means half. The G stands for God. I feel in my heart that I wouldn't have got here without God. Right. And that's in everything in my life. So
now Demi is half in what?
Demi
in Spanish?
means half.
In what?
Half.
Just
look it up in the dictionary.
Oh, okay.
Demi, half God, and everybody comes to think of it as a demigod is a child, right? That was born from a human and a god.
Oh, that's why demigod.
That's why a demigod, like, is the son of Poseidon. You understand? Like the god Zeus, Poseidon. Now, Demi means half. God, I wouldn't have been here without God. So half God and half me. And the only person that leaves is I leave with God. And I wouldn't have got here. I'll keep saying that again. You know, but that I really woke up out of my sleep and said, you know what? This is it. This is Demi G. And I don't know if y'all know, I lost my voice for
yes, you did.
6 months. I'm now giving doctors, orders to go ahead at full capacity. I couldn't walk. Okay, I fell. And I feel like God sat me down so that I could analyze what was going on around me. I was moving very fast. I was doing a lot of things. I had my hand in so many things. And I feel like I had to sit down, focus, and reroute.
But you know what's crazy? That when I seen you said that your voice was messed up, I still seen you places singing. So I'm like, how's she trying to heal her voice, but you still active out there? It's like you couldn't give it up. You were so addicted to performing.
Exactly. So that's it, right? So
Demi means half.
Demi means half.
Yep.
I can't make this up. It's what the meaning means. It's a demigod is a child of that's half God and half human. When the gods first, supposed to, I don't want to get, because everybody has their own take on things.
Right, but you can say it here, whatever.
When the gods, supposedly were, I don't want to get, because everybody has their own take on things.
Right, but you can say it here, whatever.
When the gods, supposedly were on earth here, they fell in love with the human. They were not supposed to fall in love with humans. But they did.
Love is a strong.
Okay,
strong
love
thing.
is love. This is why I say I'm. Love is love.
Yep.
Whether you're an angel, whether you're a god, whether you're a demon, because they roam this earth too.
Correct.
So you can be half God because let's remember that Hades is a god as well. Okay, he is the god of the underworld.
Right. He was actually expelled from heaven.
Yes.
Because he wasn't trying to. He was trying to go against God.
Correct.
Like, nah, you can't. You
Yes.
can't be here with that shit. You know what I'm
So he was, well, we talking about the devil. We're talking about that aspect
saying?
of it.
Right.
But in the Greek god's world, is Hades is
Mm.
the one of, and he also spawned children with humans.
Right. There's
Supposedly.
a lot of little demon
Yeah, it's
children.
a lot.
in this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
and we can see that in the world. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But there also are godly people as well. So that's where the name Demi G comes from,
Mhm.
and it's beyond me. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just something that's beyond me.
So when you did this music with these guys,
Yes.
and they didn't know your name and they just called it It's Sue,
Mhm.
were you already Demi G? Was that your name first?
So no, so my name was Soleil when I first started doing music. When I was
Isn't
like
there an
15.
artist named Soleil?
Right?
Yeah.
So they told me that I had to change. I was like 15, 16 when I started doing music, and that was my name. That's what I was going by.
Right.
Souley, because my name is Suli. So they was like, your name is Suli. You sing from your soul. They just put it together as well. That was a name that was not chosen by me.
Right.
That was a name that was given to me.
Mm.
But the good thing is that I only released one single with It's under my,
And is that
under
on
my
YouTube
name.
and stuff like that?
It is not on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It is on all streaming platforms as far as
Spotify and all that other
yeah,
stuff.
Apple
Music. and everything
Music.
like that. Which one is that? Is
Amazon.
that one of the songs you be performing?
It's the only one single I have out now, and that is the only reason why, honestly, I'm very secretive, not
Mhm.
secretive, but I like to plan accordingly.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only single that I have out. It's called I'm Good. It's been a year out with that single. I've been at shows letting people hear my music.
Right.
I've let y'all heard the majority of my music, but it's not out because there's a method to my madness. You know what I mean?
Well, you
tell
connected and
everybody
you
else.
doing a lot of stuff. Like I've been seeing you like around doing a lot of stuff,
Oh.
hosting parties and different shit like that. And
Yeah.
these is like really prestigious events. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be connected like that with just one song out,
That's God.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's big. That's
All I'm saying.
you know what I
I
mean?
had
God.
no voice. I had no feet. Let's talk about it.
Mhm.
I sprained my right ankle and I messed up my whole left side. And when I was sitting on my couch, this is here the world to tell you, I wound up getting all these calls. I'm like, I can't even, I'm not even mobile.
Right.
I can barely speak. Math was hitting me up like, yo, you gotta pop out, you gotta pop out. I'm like, damn, I can't. World hit me up, yo, I need you on this. So many people kept calling me and I'm like, I can't. And
Yo, for all of the people that don't know, like I'm dropping a record off the cover EP, They Love World. And that Sorry record that I'm singing on, that's supposed to be It's Sue on there.
Right.
See, her voice, when she was healing up and I was trying to get this EP wrapped up, she couldn't sing because of her voice. So that kind of forced me to go in the studio and try to be a singer.
And it sounds good.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you
know what I
see?
mean? That's what happened. Everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But it was Sue that was supposed to be on there singing
Yes, it
that. And I was just saying my hooks or whatever. She was going to be singing. You know what I mean? Shout out to Christian because she the one who came up with the original song and the piano. So, you know what I mean? Cover made it over, put a beat behind it, and I sang it. But it was supposed to be It's Sue on that joint. You know what I mean? So shout out to Cover and the whole Umbrella Studios. That EP is coming. They Love World, that's coming. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got some shit going on. But
Yes.
so I'm happy that your voice is better now.
Yes.
And you got that song out.
Mhm.
But when you be performing, you always be going into different records. Like you got the joint that was on the Wu-Tang album, the Method Man joint.
Okay.
When I first stepped on the scene, I thought that was really you. When I
So
first
I get
seen
that
you do
all the
that, I
time.
thought that you was really the girl.
I get that all the time.
Word.
Like that's really you, and I'm like, no, that's just my rendition of it
Right.
because I even change up the lyrics. It's
Yes.
not New York, it's DeKalb.
Mhm.
I say New York because that's where I'm from, and I'll never steal you from New York, I promise.
Right.
But real talk, like I'm doing a lot. I've been doing a lot. And
So how is guys like booking you and stuff like that for all these events and stuff like that? Because for people to book you and want you to host their shows and pay you, you got to be somebody, because some of these events that you hosting is pretty prestigious events, and you got one song out.
Mhm.
So like let everybody know what do you do behind the scenes?
So you see that right there? What you everywhere I go, I get that. How do you with one song, no EPK? I got no video. We're right here. You just checked it out.
Yeah.
I have no video.
Nope.
I have no EPK. I've been doing, I'm telling you, when I give my grace to God, it's for a reason.
Right.
You understand? All that is about to roll out now, right? And I feel like God sat me down just to show me, like, pay attention.
Right.
You
Right.
understand? Pay attention to what's going on, to the bad seeds, to the seeds that you've planted. That you know, when you plant a seed and the flower grows, weeds grow around it as well.
Right.
And in order for that plant to be successful and not die, the weeds must be cut.
See, yo, you speaking
You
true
understand?
facts.
Yeah, I'm trying to,
You speaking true facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the weeds must be cut. And
Exactly.
it was just like, where I'm taking you, everybody can't come.
Right.
And I'm such a big hearted, everybody, I lead with my heart. And I want to take everybody with me.
Right.
But God was like, everybody can't come. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. And that took a long time for me to understand.
I just sent a post to myself of somebody talking about that and saying how, you know, you can't have everybody around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's not going to be cheering for you to make it. Matter of fact, let me see if I can
And it's
find
sometimes the people cheering for you to make it,
they're really not cheering.
They're really not cheering.
You know
They're clapping.
But they're clapping with
But
disgust.
they're clapping, and in the back of their mind, and even if it's subconsciously, sometimes people have that evil eye sometimes.
Yep.
And I'm such a, I want to help you type of person that I don't feel like that. I don't have an ounce of hate in my heart. You know how I am.
Right.
I be like, how can I help you? So that question, leading back to that question, answer that question,